KCORP have read into this. Kiwi point blank into it, but obviously with multiple players looking in that direction, his life is done. A site is fully under control of KCORP, and FUT gonna have to play retake.
Yeah, no one really there to help him out in that type of situation. Now, good news for FUT is they've got a lot of util on the retake, right? KAPTAN goes full utility on that. They're trying to go in quickly. The push from Scream catches them off guard completely. Now 5-on-3. Dizzy cannot be recovered. Just 2 flashes to work with, but they're getting cut down.
And forced to play aggro. That's how they like to play, and it's paid off, right? FUT eliminated. As soon as they tried to cross, KCORP was there to stop them. Scream up in their faces. Maybe qRaxs with a chance, but no. Nivera is putting a quick end to that. It's going to be first. A race to the accountants. Ooh, death cry from qRaxs and mojj.
This is what I mean, though, where FUT will just take fights without utility. That wasn't informed, I don't believe, by any sort of like flashes or concuss on the opposite side. I may have missed something in that. But this is a trend of theirs where they just try to out-aim you and they can get punished a lot of the time.
Oh,
and sometimes they can just kill you.
Sometimes MrFaliN just decides to be a deity and completely smother you. And now Shin is alone. How did this unfold? And the manner that it did, Shin stand up, face up against 3 or 3 low, but
try and take an angle up there, but they're just going to fight on through. That does not hit the operator.
Avoided. Kiwi is safe, but not in the really great position here. Scream is in his own smoke. Kiwi gets one, runs away, and he's got the assistance of his team. Greatly timed, and now the captain right back into the fight. Kiwi shooting head, Scream doing what he knows best, but not
information of a flank, so it's not going to be the call from FUT.
And the thing is, MrFaliN spotted that from a mile away, so he's not even trying to.
He's going to push off the Rolling Thunder and try to catch that first player, but it hits him.
Paranoia doesn't hit anything, and here we go. Scream in the middle of the fight, only able to get one before he drops. qRaxs trying to move in quickly, one behind the smoke and long, but Zaysh on the back around might find a backstab kill or two. Wouldn't be all too bad. Now, little buddy on the case trying to defuse. Not even halfway. Trying to use Thrasher, but unable to find any contact. mojj with a kill, leaving XMS alone. He's saved so many positions like this before, but it's the Killjoy, the Killjoy, to give the win to FUT Esports.
The timing is not favorable.
It really feels like for KCORP, the best solution is more offense and more aggression. Scream, XMS finding the first shots. qRaxs not backing out, he wants blood, and he gets some of it. Whoa, there's a lockdown on one side, maybe a Hunter's Fury for Shin, and he's going to be enabling it straight away. MrFaliN, is he going to aggress off the back of this?
Oh my God!
Yes, he is! Does not matter! He takes him down, and now it's all down to Scream. Blades out. Serious face. Carry pants on, and MrFaliN has dropped up just into the air. Acrobatics by Scream, putting them on top and showing them who's boss. Will be available to him again.
They're always here with 3 people, though, and now they have the ultimate. So on contact of utility, he can slam the Rolling Thunder.
Scream peeks dry! That's how he goes in, but still traded out. Rolling Thunder still available, and both of the players in backup are locked down. Concuss, Shin trying to do something about this to save his teammates, but
only 5 seconds on that, though, so now they're ready to re-push back into sight. Kiwi was holding with the operator.
And he's locked out.
He won't be punished, but that is brutal, because now they can't try to equalize in any way. Zaysh has the Rolling Thunder for the post plant. All the big ultimates are dead or gone for FUT. They've got to fight their way through.
Shin may have been the difference maker to allow his team to get on side, but all of a sudden Zaysh ends up falling to Nano Swarms.
How?
And now KC have got the disadvantage in regards to the players. Shin wants to take affairs to his own hands, saved his team already. We'll try and do it again, but it's XMS, the clutch god, the Sight King. Can he hold it? There's 2 players, it's difficult. It really is. Tries to figure out where both of them are, but they're together, they're sticking together, the power of friendship. They're holding hands in this effort. Spike touch, XMS swing, and a miss for the second time around. Kiwi, excuse me, has completely attempt already from what we've seen in the first half. KC instantly going for the retake, knowing they didn't have adequate numbers to defend it. But in line, they also have a ton of utility to throw at this.
This is a lot of people heaven. Like, too many people heaven.
Fault line Paranoia still available. Talk about the fault line. Doesn't catch off Kiwi, although an aftershock goes in place, means that they need to move out of position. That is a dubstep right-click double kill there from XMS. Well, FUT trying to keep things under control. qRaxs in pressure, but still able to keep his team alive. Zaysh, though, comes out on top with a double right at the end.
Slam the concuss when he runs into players here.
Thrasher Shin, which means he can push forwards. He's stunned. Shin, that's one, not a double, but Nivera does his job onto the site. This is doable.
I mean, the rotates are coming in very quickly, though. so they have to take these fights fast in the next 5 seconds.
qRaxs nearly was able to find a double through the smoke, but only he's able to get one while there's one concealed within it. zeysh, they have got no idea he's there. They've got no clue he's hiding within it. Can he bring the element of surprise to find a kill? This is pressuring. qRaxs turns around, that's one. How will he know that zeysh is on site? How will he know? He can't know, but now he does. Both of the players low. Little body gets the spike down, but zeysh!
Actually, wait. Shin could have run down to pick that one up. Wait.
That's information from MrFaliN. Is it worth him being concussed? qRaxs up the back line, still able to rhyme some kills through this situation. Rolling Thunder, but I feel it's avoided by all of these players, apart from Nivera though. Aftershock to his face, so awesome Blades. FUT are really amping up the pressure now. FUT on the gas, and they're looking across that finish line. Only Aftershock will be forcing XMS out of position. Flash coming through. Standard as ever, Scream.
There's the conk,
We'll
but
have to
everyone's
start
blind.
rotating over. No one is actually being able to find any fair fights in this. All greeted by utility, but Nivera still untouched to the back of the site. Holding true, the guardian of C, Shin, still joining the fight. mojj, the only from FUT, all of a sudden, is KC on top. Shin. This, when we take isolated results, Scream though, begs to differ. Puts a check on this round's board, really.
Yeah, well now with the lockdown, if you can't find another fight here, it's a 5-on-4 retake, but you're retaking with double ops as well, which is not the most fun thing.
No. Which means they have to get kills out of this, and Scrim is successful in doing so.
Also, no MrFaliN means that Heaven is now a real angle that you can fight out with from the operator, so it makes it very hard to peek from down long, which is where Kiwi1 is, or Kiwi is. He's holding up high, this is so good.
Ooh, I'm not a fan of how much utility is left for FUT, only a full line, really. Can it be enough to hold them back? They need a kill, which is why the captain is going aggressive, trying to stop KC from setting up this retake. Paranoia into his face. He's going to have to be a little bit more patient. Drop back. They know where he is. Recon really spotting him. Still delivering onto Scream. Couldn't quite pull the trigger in time. Oh, jiggling left and right. qRaxs is there to assist. What is going on?
They turned off the lights! We can't see what's happening, but I assume that it's KC winning out on the retake. The only kills happened. It's a 3-on-1. I just saw a blink, a moment,
no,
something.
This came out on top, I think.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I see on the screen. Leave Shin, and then just has the light armor on top of that. Here we go. We'll see what he can do.
Well, they do manage to enter. I believe Kiwi is yet to reveal himself. He can still be a caveat in the mix, but it doesn't even come down to him. MrFaliN out of KAPTAN. qRaxs have got everything. With two players to the back of the site, yet to be challenged. They've got no idea that this position is being taken place, but no, the Marshal has started to shoot here from Kiwi. Push from qRaxs is going to stop them from even pushing even further. XMS on the case, Shin as well. Interrupted by MrFaliN. It's clean. zeysh, the only player alive, and he's got the spike in his hand. 7 bullets, 13 seconds, not much going for him. But he's going to try and plant. No, it's a fake. Runs out of bullets. Gets the first one. Will try and plant for a second time around. Again, a fake. 4 seconds. Has to commit with it, but it's out in the open. And that's where as soon as it's 7. They're going to have to push through this dry. Scream onto the side. Nanoswarm prohibiting the push. And it's a simple mowdown with all that hot lead up until their bodies. And still, no pick from KC really, apart from the ult kill from Shin.
Watch mojj in hell right here. This could be absolutely huge. Shin's trying to take the fight, but from sight.
mojj stays alive somehow. zeysh on the top. Tries to stay on site alive against 2. It's difficult. Again, a very familiar position. We've seen him before, but hasn't been successful in the past. 14 seconds and counting. MrFaliN elevated, delivering 7-0 for FUT. Karmine Corp cannot find their answer.
Look at the clock. There's double volleys on lane and a turret. 25 seconds. The spike is B main.
Oh, and it's a go on the B site. Spam with the Odin. MrFaliN looking for spread damage, but ends up falling to a sheriff shot by Nivera. It's massive. Not only huge, mojj left on his own. He's going to be suppressed. They know he's at the back of it, but he does get one before he drops. Sheriff shots by Shin are exactly what they needed. They don't have much time, but just enough to get the spike down.
Absolutely huge. FUT try to funnel in one after one, just stalling. Don't let the spike go down. But that means 2 rifles in the hands, 4 players entrenched on the site now.
They're going for it. They've got monies for days. They're going to give it a go for sure.
2 flashes still ready to go. Also double smokes for Kiwi to get down lane if he wanted to.
qRaxs. Oh, Karmine Corp are playing this so patient. Just hold out, no reason to push out. Shin out in the open though. This time around, shots onto Nivera, makes him know. XMS on site.
Wide out on Heaven here. Look at this smoke, just trying to get a little bit of extra space on the site. It's wacky, it's funky. Paranoia. But they're still not ready for this angle.
Oh. Kiwi had an opportunity there to find a kill. It's either going to be a trade or nothing at all.
Spike planted.
But still 3v4. Close endeavor. Spike gone down. Shin, he's got the Hunter's Fury. I wonder if he wants to play for the post plant with that, but no, he's actually underneath his sight, point blank.
Especially down in numbers, you can't abandon the site. Even if you use it for stall, you have to fight with your players or they die while you're using Hunter's Fury.
Trying to set up a crossfire here. Out into the open. Nivera, very risky, but Shin is able to trade right back out. Both of the players hand in hand. Peek out from XMS, ends up dropping. Shin, good first shot. Good
Shin!
Double up. And now he's got only one left. So it's over. Recon to the floor. MrFaliN swings.
Nivera's getting chipped like every round. Tough spot to be in on the op. Ooh.
And that's the end of Scream. That's the end of Shin. Kiwi. He's been called the executioner this round, given the role and given the blades as well to just chase after him.
The spot. Ooh. Oh.
Well, XMS got a pick, and all of a sudden, this seems fathomable. Kill off qRaxs, and that's it. XMS looking to swing past it. Does use up space, and his team is able to obliterate. XMS still alive, excuse me. And he's even pushing through his smoke here. What a cheeky man. MrFaliN has no clue. XMS finally put to his grave, but this puts us in an Omen 1v1. And it's Nivera versus KAPTAN.
Spectre versus op.
But the HP matters as well. Nivera is down to 47, KAPTAN full. Walking into his own smoke, Nivera, you need to look at the right direction. Oh, but KAPTAN knows to close up the distance!
CT, they're hoping to pull Scream over towards Tree, but won't end up being the case.
It's a good little recon. Does delay the push here from the attackers quite extensively as well. Already you can see the rotates coming forth. Damaged up, Shock Dart's doing so much. Softened up for Shin and the rest to start delivering. XMS unable. Shin though still alive, looking for the heads, but unable to do so yet again. Kiwi's actually the savior of FUT this round, giving them most of the kills. Well, there's only 2 left for Karmine Corp to deal with it.
Tough to work out here. Player in main. And mojj isn't giving them much of an angle.
Yeah, he's the guarantee at the end of the day, right? Can always appear out of thin air while the push is going on for Karmine Corp. They'll try and smoke him out for now. At least have a ticking clock on when they'll have to deal with him. But again, FUT low. Paranoia is actually quite strong, taking out 2 opponents. Nivera looking back right in time. mojj is no more. Now the 2 players on site have to be dealt with. Good flash strike, but KAPTAN still able to put his elbow in front of eye to keep himself in the game. FUT with 9 find themselves another pistol win.
Nice. And this is the setup I wanted, right? 2 players here. It's Nivera taking first contact with the flash coming behind.
Pulls the trigger and keeps it down. Ends up with 2. Karmine Corp are actually right back in there. They're able to square things up with FUT misstepping their way into A, but the site is still theirs. We're looking at a retake. Top. They double up on Heaven yet again.
Shot down. Last standing.
And that is qRaxs with 2.
Yeah, the money is actually a little bit funky for FUT here too. FaliN with just the pistol, like we saw in the bonus round, is going to be that late lurk activated. It has the Hunter's Fury too to work with. Okay, Scream.
Gives it a go. Still doesn't end up on top. He's so low, man. The feather to just step on him and feather stepping on him. Feather falling on top of him. That will be the end of him. Really, at this point. Kiwi. Oh, up on top, showing extravaganza with the blades. Quadra. Oh, he's looking for the aces, going for it. XMS denying it at least. But there you have it. Extraordinary round there from Kiwi. Of course. Lockdown straight away. Scream to the back end of it. Hunter's Fury,
just cancel it.
Taking it down instantly, and Scream will be have to pushing out through his smoke. KAPTAN swings 180 degrees and ends up on top with a kill. If you look at Kiwi, he's so low, but he's still pushing up aggressively. Cracks, Kiwi ends up on top, no way! And Karmine Corp are looking into this one as if it's a fishbowl, because they're on the outside, and it's FUT inside, getting themselves the dub. 2-0 on the board. Karmine Corp no more, and FUT make sure the dub is theirs.